Welcome to week 8. This is a very exciting week for me as your professor because I studied poetry in graduate school, so we're going to start our poetry unit this week. I want to just walk through some of the stuff we have going on this week. Don't forget about your thought of the week. We are halfway through the semester, so take a minute to recommit to turning your stuff in on time, doing your best work, putting your best foot forward. In terms of reading assignments, we have some pages about poetry and writing terminology. We also have 2 poems that we're going to read. This is an article that you can link to online. It's not on the quiz, but it might be helpful in thinking through T.S. Eliot's poem. I want to encourage you this week when you're reading the poems to not look them up, not look up what other people think about them or what they mean, but simply take them in. Try your best to decipher some kind of meaning from them, and if you can't figure it out, just try to find the tone or try to find the poetic elements, and don't worry too much about getting the right interpretation or getting the best interpretation. I want this week to be about exploring these poems and thinking through the ideas on your own, and really giving yourself a chance to have your own interpretation. And you don't need to do anything else other than that this week in terms of the discussions and what we're thinking about. Just try. There is a quiz on this week's readings, mostly focused on poetry terminology. And then there's a discussion like the one we did for the bluest eye, where you just post 3 responses to questions that I've written here. So you can work on that, building on each other's answers. There's also a mid-semester reflection discussion now that we're halfway through the semester, thinking about how you're doing so far and sort of where we're going to go from here. And lastly, your literary analysis essay is due for the 100 points. We're finally to the end of that particular paper. So with my feedback on your rough draft, if you can revise. If you need any extra help, please let me know. I would be happy to meet with you online or in person to support you as you revise it. Have a great week.